Okay, YouTube, back again. This is going to be part 2 of episode 19, working on climate control. Hopefully, we've got the connection issues straightened out. Immediately picks up where left off. Actually, I haven't even saved the game, which, I'm actually going to do the smart thing and create a stream to save. Oh, it doesn't let you put spaces in the saves? Oh, it does. It just kind of tried to auto-save while I was maybe doing the save. I don't know. We'll find out. Since I nearly basically wiped the base out yesterday, which was probably kind of a funny stream. Hopefully the quality should be a lot better. I went ahead and apologize. I hope to come back a little bit faster than I did. And let me check some stuff here, make sure everything is still up and going. Yes, okay. Yeah, which usually I don't get. I haven't had that problem before. I don't know why it... Was that something they did in the last update? Because I've never had heat come off of the arc furnace before that I've noticed. Though, mostly I've been running it in a vacuum, so it could be that there was a little bit of pressure left in... Well, no, the base is still... And now it's doing an autosave. Thank you. Actually, am I not open to the atmosphere anymore? The whole base was vented out. But anyway, hopefully we'll be getting rid of that thing soon anyway. We still need more iron. Yeah, which obviously... Yeah, see, that's new. It didn't used to do that. But maybe we just weren't seeing it because the base wasn't completely enclosed. So it was escaping too fast before it could accumulate, which is a definite possibility. Hopefully, yeah, we're sitting at no dropped frames. Yeah, the length in me coming back was that yeah, which is, yeah, we realized that last episode. Luca mentioned it. I didn't realize since the base was never enclosed or pressurized, I didn't realize it was actually venting out gases, which is where probably most of my pollution kept coming from. Which is why we're in the process of hooking up the air filtration system. We've kind of just pumping it back through, but it's to the point where, anytime I smelt something, I'm just repolluting it. So I want to get, or I could just move the thing outside for now, which would be kind of inconvenient, but doable. And I need to build a couple more lights. Yes, hopefully the stream should be a lot better now. Let me know if it's not. I basically went through and I found a pretty good guide on how to better set up. Oh, now see, now we just hit red again. Yeah, I think it's a connection issue between me and YouTube. Hopefully it should not be as bad. We didn't drop near as many that time though. We only hit like 3%. So hopefully we should yeah, now we're not dropping any anymore. Yeah, so hopefully it's going to be very minimal in the quality drop. Where do we want to put this? We can probably put one up here and tie in off of the other side. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the last two, for some reason, I started having some issues last night, and then, and I don't know why all of a sudden. I mean, it's been fine until then. But hopefully it should maintain this. I completely went through all the advanced settings and um, basically changed a whole bunch of settings. So changed the encoder, changed my recordings too. And I may, what I might do is in the next day or so is I can re-up. I do have recordings of all the episodes. I'm recording to my computer as well as streaming them. So I can re-up the video basically from what I have recorded, so it should have no frame drops in it. Especially since it seems, especially the last two episodes really, where, I was dropping quite a bit of frames. So, and if I have time, I will set that to. And I also changed the, one of the other things I did too is I changed the recording format, so it should, I kind of want that, yeah, I want that down here. I'm going to hit that shoot. Honestly, this one I could run on the exterior wall because I'm not going to run it through on that side. Yeah, that would probably be better. And I probably don't need a light there. Light there, light there, light there. So yeah, I'm trying to work on climate and lights at the same time. They're not really interconnected systems, so, and I think I actually made more lights than I need. I think we'll stick with what we've got up now. I do need to get cables. Yeah, I've used up all the cables, I believe. Unfortunately, we lost, and I don't know if you saw it or not, but I lost a ton of resources. I had lost a couple hundred gold and copper each. And I don't know why I just threw copper in there, because or gold in there. I need copper. Oh, that's the wrong machine. Give me the copper. Yeah, I had basically 2 stacks sitting there, and I came back around, and both stacks were gone. So I don't know where they went. Kind of annoying, but I'll definitely have to go do a mining run sooner than I planned. I really hope they get some type of, we'll refer back to Space Engineers for this one, inventory system that's connected into the chute system so that we can pull resources as we need them. The chutes are a good start, but they're not really that great because, as far as I know, it's basically whatever you drop in first is the first thing that's going to be shot in there. So, yeah, not that helpful unless I'm completely understanding them wrong. I haven't really gone in depth into the chutes besides, hooking up a couple of machines, but that's my understanding is they're kind of mainly meant from either passing some stuff from one machine to another or is a drop-off point to, basically, yeah, you can run it through a sorter and stuff, but, I guess we could always run it. Can you automate the split stackers? The stackers? Because we could split, I guess a way to do it now would be is to split stacks. If we process a stack of, say, copper, we could split it out and send it to, split that stack between 4 different machines. But then you're still going to end up with a lot of, or I guess the point is you get rid of all the other machines and build a fabricator because it can build, as far as I know, everything. So it just seems for some stuff, and I don't know. I think for some, I don't know, it seemed to me that the fabricator was slower. I mean, it's nice that you can control it with a computer and you can queue stuff in it, so, and you can pretty much make anything with it. So it definitely does have its uses, and I should get one built one of these days. But I don't know if it was just the different things I was building. It's been a while since I used one, since I don't have one built in this world yet, and I just, haven't had a need to get around to that yet. Okay, so we want one there. We want one there. Let's get some of these lights hooked up. And corner, corner, corner. Thank you. That might not be too bad. Definitely be an improvement. Yeah, so the stream's still holding steady, and I'm actually strangely enough using less CPU than I was. So I guess the settings are working out a lot better. So really, I guess default is the bit rate was set just way too high. Is plus I'm that's pretty good. What if we turn off the lights? Yeah, we still need some more. It's definitely getting there, though. That's definitely an improvement. You think they would, they're not really directional. They're just kind of, around them. You would think if they're over there and the lens is over there, they would kind of more shoot out the light. But, so I guess what I'll do is I'll alternate on this side. To kind of fill in the dark spots, I guess, from that we're going to get. But yeah, that'll work, I guess. Alternately, now that I think about it, we could have ran them down. We could have put them on the ceiling and just pointed them down. And I might do that actually later on. That might fill in pretty good, because I could do a row down this side and probably a row down this side and just space them out every 2-3 blocks. That might light it up pretty good. Yeah, that definitely might be worth trying. And then I could just run one line down, probably put one there and make maybe one over here or something. Especially since most of the ceiling is bare. I mean, I do have some pipes and stuff, but these are set low anyway, so it won't interfere with wiring. Let's get more cables being built. And how are we doing on copper anyway? We got enough for quite a few. Alright, so I'm going to let that stack up right now. We'll go back to working on pipes while that's doing that. And how are we getting on? Let's go ahead and run some more copper through, since we're definitely going to be using it in cabling. And I'll do another mining run tomorrow before I stream again, so we'll be stocked up on resources. Unless people tell me otherwise, I usually assume that, people probably usually don't want to watch non-stop, Wow, that's really throwing out a lot of heat to get all the way over here. Okay. We usually probably don't want to watch, non-stop mining runs for like an hour. Since I usually, when I mine, I mine usually enough to last quite a while. I like to kind of stockpile it, so I'll basically fill up both of those lockers, plus probably process some of it before I start to stream. And that way we also don't have to, stop and smelt stuff in between. Yeah, we're just going to come out. We could actually tie the oxygen. No, no, we don't want to do that. Okay. So we'll have an exhaust vent here. And then we'll throw some, maybe like one there, one there, one there. And I think we should just be able to use, I'm debating on whether or not just to try to use passive vents and then have it controlled by like a volume pump or a digital pump, to basically open it up and let the oxygen out. Yeah, it's probably enough coils for now. We'll definitely use them, but clean up in aisle 4. Actually, I should just name the machines 1, 2, 3. Clean up next machine 2. Yeah, and oh, we got pressure gauges to hook up as well. I should actually get those hooked up because they're taking up a ton of space in the lockers. I really hope they do get, oh, look at that. Perfect. 50 and 50? Really? Did that actually work out like that? Oh, what's the chances of that happening? Okay, copper solder. Let's grab, what do we got? Heaters, coolers, which we're going to need those as well. And I'm pretty sure heaters just take... Thank you. Oh, they do have a vent. Okay. And autosave. And then coolers I know definitely have a vent, passive vent. So we should probably do, let me see, okay, well first of all, before we get sidetracked, let's do, figure out where, actually that's all we might need for oxygen supply. So that'll hit that room, this'll hit this room, and the other side of this room. That'll hit that room. And that's basically the whole entire base right now, so we should be good. And I'd like to have more than one vent in here, but I think we're only going to have one vent for now. Alternately, I could run a line down through this one and just put 2 vents on that wall instead of coming all the way over to here. Well, yeah, but I'm tying it over here. You know what? We might do that. I think I will actually do that. I like that idea better. I hate it when it takes, you know, basically forever to pressurize and depressurize the base if we need to. And I'm going to get stuck on stuff now, ain't I? Alright, let's throw those down there. We'll need them in a minute, though, but we can go get them. I tried to make all these so that I can still travel through them. And I really hope they add a crouch. Okay, we're just going to fly around, I guess. Okay, that shouldn't be... Oh, don't deconstruct the pipe. Let's not do that. Oh, hey, look, there's outside. Yeah, that'll be fine. Well, we're already depressurized anyway. That's why I wanted the base depressurized, because I knew there was going to be some spots we were going to eventually bust through, and I did not want to lose all of the oxygen in the base. Actually, we'll toss these back over here. And we'll take the shortcut. Oh, yeah, this is going to be fun, actually. No, actually, we're high enough up, we'll clear all of them. Let's not hit the wrong button. Let's see, so, turn the jetpack off for now. Alright, fine, we'll just go ahead and put a T in there. actually we can do, yeah, we can do a 4-way on this one. That'll work because we'll hit that side as well. And then we're gonna have to make a ton more pipe too. We basically got to run a whole nother line to match this one for all the intakes, which is gonna get kind of cramped in here now. Oh yeah, we can't get around that section. I think I should be able to get over that. I can walk underneath one pipe. I don't see why I can't climb underneath, or, well, I guess jump over one pipe. Oh, you know what? It's probably because it's right in the middle. Yeah. That's good to note. Oh, I think we should still have some more. We should start some more pipe being made. Well, maybe. Yeah, we're still gonna need more, but we'll get kind of closer and figure out how much more we need. Okay. Yeah, we'll run it to this one. I'm gonna say if I don't run it to this one, then I could just know don't cut into it. But I'm sure either way, at some point, I'll accidentally depressurize the whole entire base and lose all the oxides. Oh, yeah, we actually need more pipe. All right, so we can go ahead and we'll have a vent over here. Oh, yep, I do see that. Oh, we have to go back through and pull some out anyway, because I've got to put T-junctions in for to hook other pipes, vents up. And that's actually close to where we want to be, but I'm going to be a little OCD and put them all in the centers of the squares. Let me see. Oh, come on. Come on. Thank you. We want... Okay. They're a little close, but I guess that'll work. Since I kind of have all the pipes over there, I don't want to try to fit some in there. All right, and we'll need some returns. I might just throw the returns on this wall. Though I don't want to snake even more pipe down through here. Yeah, that'd probably be good. Oh, yeah, jetpack's on. Oh, since we're over here, we might as well stock up on pipe. All right, so let's get this room first. We'll start at this end. Since this is kind of the end of the run, which I do have an I could tie back into that oxygen pipe. But as far as oh, you know what? That's not centered over there either. That's going to drive me nuts. You're going to make it look nice. Sort of. As nice as the very blocky base can be. With... Well, I guess we could actually paint. I was going to say with lots and lots of gray, but I guess we could actually paint the base at some point. I do hope they get some different... I hope they would eventually, down the line... there we go. That'll work. at least get some different textures for the iron and the steel. Um, oh, look at that! I never filled those in. Oh yeah, I missed those. I guess it doesn't really matter because it does tie into the ground, but so it won't even, we're not going to lose anything from it since it is sealed. But I might as well, since I noticed it, go ahead and fix it. Oh, we're going to be a couple iron sheets short, aren't we? Yes, we are. How many do we need? 2, 4, 6, 8. I need 3 more. Yep. And then after this, I am not making any more iron frames. This whole iron frames versus steel frames, and trying to tell them apart. And then of course I made one too many, but that's alright, we can recycle it. And let's not fry the wiring. Oh, yeah, oh, they've already got one in, oh, duh. Alright, well, again, we can just recycle them. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Alright, let's go put these with the other steel sheets. Put these iron sheets back. Alright, let's see now. Back to iron pipe. Yeah, and I've still got to do something about this, which I'll have to... regulate. Yeah, that's for another time though. Alright, so we're going to want one there. Luckily on this one we can tie right into, we'll put another one here, I guess facing up. Actually, we might put it all the way over here. I like to space them out a little bit. Let me see, there's our return. Yeah, that's our return. So, and one of these days I gotta color code all these. Yeah, so we'll have one right here for the return system. That'll actually finish off this room. Oop. And we need a T there. We can do that. And come over here. Oh. You're going to be off center, aren't you? I guess we could always just, let's see if this bothers me. Just set the pipe, set it that way. That'll put it in the center. Alright, so we've got oxygen output, return back in the system to be refiltered. And let's see, so then we'll go ahead and put one here for, actually we'll do it over the door because we can do it on both sides for the room. We can just put a 4-way right here. That'll work. And a 4-way. Straight. And then we're going to need a corner. do the same thing on this side. Oh, I don't know if I'll get this done tonight. Oh. It's the drawback of not having this system in place and slowly implementing it or expanding it as you go along. Is that far enough? Yeah. Okay, so that'll give us oxygen there. We'll do another one, maybe all the way in the corner. Actually, if I do it here, it's balanced in the room, which is fine. And I'll kind of balance it on that side too. And straight. And corner, corner, corner. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like that fixed our buffering issues, or the streaming issues. We're still holding up really good. And then hopefully there's no drop. There shouldn't be any drop in quality. Or at least noticeable autosave. And put that there. We should be able to hopefully fill up the base a lot faster now. Oh, I was going to put one there, but... two. I don't know if I really need one right... I think I'd just rather do one right here. We'll change that to a junction. T-junction. There we go. There we go. That'll work. And we'll do a T-junction here. We can go ahead and put one on both sides. Yeah, that would work. Oh, we are kind of actually far over. Well, no, because we've got 1, 2. We've got 2 there. Maybe we'll stick one over the door on the inside. We'll do that. Oh wait, I did want one on this side, didn't I? Okay. I just don't want it to be, I want this to be a T. There we go. And hopefully this should give us, we should be able to fill up the base a lot faster than we have been. Oh, out of pipes. And then we've still got to do a return line to filter everything before it comes back into the system. I wonder if we do have a digital valve, don't we? Yes, so we could actually do the same line and have them connect into a valve, and then just have it, if we did active vents, we could have it reverse it. Yeah, that is a possibility. Because we could just have 2 valves and have each one valve tie into the supply line and one valve tie into the filter line. The only drawback to that was, well, that would be good if to purge the base. So we could basically pressurize the base, dump it into the back into the system, the filter, and then I don't know if I don't want to do that. Oh, is that off? Ah, yes. That needs to be there. Thank you. So we'll get that there. And there we go. All right, let's see now if we can get, I think this is our last one. Now I just gotta figure out if we can hook up to the oxygen line. Oop, T-junction, come on. Oh, one of these ways is the way. I swear, sometimes these do not want to. Oh my god, really? Come on. Come on. No, you need to turn on the other axis. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so those are all hooked up. Oh, we need a corner on that one. I'm going to go count how many vents we need. And the question is do I want to do them as active or do I want to do them as passive? I'm still thinking about throwing one of those in the airlock. Well, if we did them as active, we could send a... Well, if we did them as passive, well, it won't drain the system, though. It's only going to equalize. Yeah, I guess we'll do active. It'll give us a little bit more control over them as well, which I don't think we actually have. Oh, I should go change my battery. Whoa. Okay. Brutal pipe. I still want to put another vent in here. I've never tried hooking more than one. Oh, you know what? I probably don't even need to do that. Oh, it doesn't matter. Easy enough. Can I stand on the APC? Will it let me? Ah, very nice. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, see if we can speed up the airlock a bit. It takes... I'm a little impatient when it comes to the airlock. It takes way too long. Oh, that's going to be annoying, though. No, actually, we can just do a 90. That's fine. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if the... I haven't tested to see if the controller sees more than one or not. I'm hoping it does. Oh, shoot. I need a three-way corner there. Well, that would have been fun when first time I tried to pressurize the... yeah, we're hitting all corners. Okay. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of think we need another air vent on this one. That's a pretty big room. stick another one right here. I don't think we can really have too many air vents. Alright, so where are we at? 5. So that would be 6. 7, 8, 9. We should have 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 to start off with. I'm probably going to need to add my thought was to use a digital valve. Vent. Alright, we need copper. Yeah, copper. Oh, hey, look, copper. Isn't that convenient? Copper that has not disappeared. Oh, and there's a cable in there. Oh, see, I knew it was too convenient that we made exactly 2 stacks. Okay, I'll go place these while it's running. And then we're going to need to run power to all these. I do want to see if the... hey, look, jumping vents. Oh, we got to fill in the frames. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And one of these stacked to 5, right? Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Which is, I think, what we needed. We want still sheets. Not the stack of 2. Not the stack of... okay, there we go. Yeah, we're going to need... and then, unfortunately, we're going to have to rip all the frames off again so we can run the exhaust line, because I'm not doing that. Or the intake line. Oh, I don't actually need to weld that one. I only need to weld where there's... tanks. This one we can go ahead and completely weld. Unless we want to run power. We can actually run a power line down there as well. Maybe we'll actually get our pressure tanks hooked up. Our pressure gauges hooked up. It'll probably be... and clear out some of that inventory that's all tied up. Okay. Yeah, why am I reading so much? There's something weird. Oh, I wonder if part of it has to do with the fact that I switched my jetpack over to oxygen now. I bet it's actually letting it ignite. Because I wasn't really getting the heat before when I was welding, and now obviously I am, which... yeah, it is. That's what it is. That's why it's better to run the nitrogen. Not that it really matters all that much. Alright, did I get these ones? I can go ahead and seal that in. And go ahead and seal that one in. And hopefully see how that works. I'm hoping the airlock console will read more than one bend. I haven't tried it, haven't watched any videos on it, so I don't know yet. Alright, let's, we'll grab that. Oh, you know what? While we're, yeah, we're not going to do that yet. Alright, let's, we got that one, we got that one. Let me get this one. And just before we forget, this one needs to be an intake. Alright, there we go. Because the last thing we need to do is pump out all of our unfiltered gases into the base, which I'm assuming will probably happen at some point. Oh, come on. Thank you. While we're here, let's grab some more vents. Why do I feel like I should have 1, 2, 3, 4? I should have more vents than that. I either did not make enough or I put a stack somewhere where I wasn't paying attention. Oh, yeah, we still need to add heating and cooling as well. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to finish this tonight. Oh, okay, that room's done. Finish this tonight, and I will, we're at 47 minutes. We got a little bit longer. That's alright, we will, and this will be the last stream for tonight. It's getting pretty late here. I've got work in the morning, so probably a pretty busy day. Yeah, I'm 2 vents short. Did I miscount? Or are they behind the machine? Oh, we can pick up the pipe too while we're at it. Oh, and the jetpack's still on. What was that? Welder atmosphere, your room pressure will be lower than 500 pascals. Well, were you saying the welders pressurized it a little bit? Did I miscount? Not that it really matters. I mean, I can always make, if I make a couple extra vents, it's not the end of the world. We will need them late. Really? Copper. And put the solder back in there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go on a mining run tomorrow before I do anything else. Oh, we need one more. At least I want to test and see if the, oh, you know what? I should put a light in the airlock. I don't have one in there. That would probably be a useful place to, where'd we lose so much pressure from? Oh, what did I do there? There we go. Okay, those are all good. In the tank room. Oh, yeah, the one I just fixed. Yeah. Yes, good catch. Though, luckily, they do blink at you when they don't work, so it does, double check all the rest of them. I'm trying to figure out where we lost so much pressure from. Oh, you know why? Okay, I know why we lost it. It's all the new lines. They pressurized when we hooked them up. So, yes, that's why it basically drained. We were what, around 7 something, so it we'll probably have to go get more oxides again too, and I'll do that tomorrow when I go mining. There we go. And let me see. We need to hook up some of these. Yeah, I want to see. I'm interested to see what this does. Ooh. Corner. Is that grabbing? Why is that not grabbing? Doesn't look like it's grabbing. Why is that looking low? Maybe that's just me. I'll run it across and see what it does. Yeah, why is that not... I don't have something in there, do I? Oh, well, you grab there now. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Oh, that's kind of weird. Okay. They just randomly... I throw a vent on it, it decides to change the doors. Oh, thankfully it's not making me rip through walls again. Top that up. Oh, we only had one there. Okay. Let's grab that. Oh, very nice. You can. Oh, I like that. Now, if we had pressure, we could actually test it. But... oh, that's weird. Well, I guess when it actually runs, it'll adjust them. Does it tell me it's locked out? Yeah, it's locked. Okay. Okay, yeah, it did. Very nice. So hopefully this should... pressurize and depressurize a lot faster now. And go ahead and take the battery. Throw that on the charger. Though green would last a long time, might as well charge it. I'll have to keep an eye on our yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on the base battery, and we might have to increase our storage now that we're we're going to have so much, oh, okay. Yeah, that does make sense that it would do that. Oh, I missed that one. There, we went with that one. And we need more. Junction, thank you. At some point, too, I need to go through and check and make sure what we're drawing. I've been lucky I haven't burned anything out yet. But I've tried to keep the lines relatively kind of balanced, I guess. Alright, so that's hooked up. Yeah, we'll run straight off of this one as well. But I'm assuming at some point here we're going to start putting in some transformers and kind of paying attention to how we're running things. Yeah, I did see that. Oops, this way. Yeah, I think they also didn't they do yes, the equal charging and discharging from the transformers. And they did, if you have batteries hooked up as well, it will do, I believe, an equal draw across the batteries for the rest of the lines, whatever's coming in on. If you have them hooked up in parallel, right? Should be parallel, I think. Yeah. So if you have them coming off of each one, tying into a line, it'll pull off each it. Because I guess it used to, it would dump into the first battery, basically, would get all the power, and the other ones went in charge. And then on the draw, it would draw from whatever like the first battery was. And it wasn't splitting it that either. If I remember correctly from one of the updates. Oh, I can tie into... How do I want to do... Well, actually, I wanted to run lighting up here anyway, so I will probably... I'm probably going to regret it if I do it, though. The... Oh, okay. The resetting of the network. Let me... So we've got... Oh, nope. Drop it out of my way. Thank you. Come on. Come on. We'll mount ET's head up here. Thank you. And I kind of wanted to alternate them a little bit more, but I guess they're... Oh, we did put one over there. And somewhere I need to... Somewhere I need to tie in heating and cooling eventually as well, which I guess I could do it through the oxygen system. This is why I made my base too high, so I can run everything up top. I knew there was going to be a lot of stuff running around. Though I don't have a... I don't... Yeah, you can't pass under the doors. I don't think you can you? Pretty sure you... Yeah, that's what I thought. I guess I can extend... Yeah, I guess I can loop around and then down. And I think... What is this running into? This is running into all the air filters. What is that running into? Huh. What did I have in there? Did I forget to pull up a line at some point? Or do I have something in... Oh, does it run... Oh, I ran down underneath the wall. That's right. Yeah. For some reason, I thought that would be intelligent to do. Well, we could probably pull off of it. I think that was, and autosave. Now the frames dropped a little bit. I'll have to watch it the next time it does the autosave. I wonder if it, does it detects that as a frame drop. Yeah, I think that was part of my reasoning is that, yes. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to swap the jetpack back to nitrogen. Because this whole bursting into flames every time I weld is kind of annoying. Thank you. Oh, I must still have the other one on the discharge. I do. I'll go take that. And we'll go ahead and put it on the refill. There we go. All right, so... Oh, I got stuff everywhere. All right. I still gotta make floor grading at some point. This makes it... Steel sheets. Thank you. Let's go grab the welder before I forget it's over there. And, so that this ties into the vents and the tanks, and I'm going to have a huge line of pressure or consoles in there. Oh, I guess we'll tie in there. And what's this going to happen is it's going to burn up wiring. Really? My suit is just never happy. Thank you. Oh, come on. There we go. Run that up. So let's, I guess really the probably easiest way to be, or would be, oh, come on, stop it. Oh, I was there a minute ago too. Thank you. I'll just do this. That. Oh, we don't need that right there. There. We're good on those ones. We did finish hooking the yes. And this one, which we could run through the wall on that. We might do that. We might actually just come up right there. And poke some more holes through the wall. Yeah, I really debated on filling all these in, but I figured if I didn't, then I would probably wish that I had. Ooh, yeah, that's not a light. Actually, where did we put for lights in? You know, maybe I should probably put a light in between those two. Have one on that end and one there. That's actually not a bad idea. Oh, it's starting to look like an actual base now. And oh, come on. Thank you. Since we're going to go ahead, we know we're going to put one there. Oh, really? That's what happens, your finger slips on the mouse. Thank you. All right. And oh, we need a T there. Very nice. So there's our power coming in. Okay, that gives us all those. I guess that can be a U or a corner. I don't know why I said U. Let me see. Yep. Then after we get the whole system built, we gotta get it automated somehow. But really, I'd like to. Oh. I'd really like to get the. I don't know if I want to work on the smelter first. That's a bit better. I think we still need some more lights on this side. I think maybe I'll pull that one off and put it over there and put one over here. Or I'm still thinking about trying to run it on the ceiling. That is definitely a possibility. I didn't get the one hooked up in here, did I? No. Oh, let's see. Oh, I could have gone the other way. Yep. Just run right across to... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we need a four-way there. Beautiful. I haven't checked. Can you actually paint the power cables? I have not tried that yet. I thought I remember seeing somebody did that. Which really, I guess there's not really much of a point right now. Yeah, it's not too bad. Probably maybe do with another light, but... that'll work. Oh yeah, I need to put a light in here, first of all. Do we pull all the... we probably need copper. Yeah. Solder. They always fall right in the way. And let us right. I think we only need the one. And before I lose resources again, stick those in the machine. I don't want to pick that up just yet. I was going to say, don't tell me I just lost those. I haven't made a tool machinery. Hey, light. We still gotta hook that one up. We're getting there, though. Clean up our mess. Very nice. All right. Oh, yeah. Well, we're right by it. Might as well charge the suit. And let me see now. So I think I've just got that one. And the one over here on this side. And which we can just pull right off of there. And we do have an intake there. That is set up as an intake. So yeah, I still want to look into that, how I want to do don't... yeah, I think I'm going to leave it as two complete separate systems. So we'll run a whole nother pipe through the base for the intake. And I'm thinking about maybe... Well, I was going to run them along, but now that... Well, I've already got power there, so... I could... The thought was is that I would run the pipe. So I ran the pipe for the oxygen up top. And my plan was is down below, I'll run the pipe for the returns into the system. The only issue I might run into that now is since I put like this wiring down below, I can't put a corner pipe coming up. So maybe I'll just run it one. Yeah, for the most, I think, except unless like over there, I might just run it one below this line. I might just do that. That would probably work. And autosave. Yeah, no, I did not see that as a... I guess it was just a coincidence that it saw that as a... that there was a frame drop last time when it did that. But we're still doing really good. We're only... we're at like a 2%. Do I want to run... I could tie all the way off of that. I mean, the only drawback to doing this now, well, I'm going to have to change this later on because there was going to be well, actually, it might just hit the side. There's going to be a door eventually in one of these. I was planning on putting either a battery room or I think I was going to put a battery room in there eventually. And run the networks out from here. But I might not do that. I might push a battery room out over here just because the main line comes down right here right now. And then basically all the lines run kind of off of here. So, you know, basically that's... And then... yeah, branches off. So basically everything runs off of, well, obviously it's the only battery, so yeah, everything runs off of here. Though it does run to each section of the base, so, well, yeah, but the problem is then I'd be feeding all up through. Yeah, so my thought was is if I have a battery room over here, I could actually dig down. I could have put a battery down lower. That would actually work out, and then it would actually give me a reason to make a lower level to the base. And then we could put the generator down too, and we could potentially just have a set of staircases coming down. I don't know, they're so gradual though. I think we would need a longer opening in the floor. Well, actually, we could just have the opening in the floor over here. So maybe I'll just go down, turn, go down. Something like that might work because I don't really have anything to go over here right now. Yeah, that's something to keep in mind. All right. Let's see if we left anything else laying around. I'm going to wrap this episode up in a minute. We've been going for almost an hour and 20 minutes now. It is getting pretty late here. And I do have work in the tomorrow, so... got a busy day after work tomorrow. But I will be, the plan is I will be streaming tomorrow evening once again. And I really hope that wasn't the exact end of our cable, because that is going to be kind of annoying if we're literally like 2 cables short. And oh, yes, it is, of course. That's the way it usually goes. Oh, I don't even have copper in there. Iron and gold is in there. So, oh yeah, we put copper in there. Yeah. So what was it? 101 cables. That goes pretty fast. I'd really like to. One of these days, I might change. Say we might need to see about getting a fabricator hooked up, and then maybe we can. Oh, potentially drop the other machines. Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't know. It just seemed to me that the last time I used it, the fabricator seemed slower. But it might have just been I was building something that had a long build time, and I kind of just got that stuck in my head. Oh. I was like, yeah, we missed something somewhere. Hey, lights. And so then we still have lights and vents in here to hook up. Vent, light. I might do the... I think we're going to need another light in here somewhere. And I think maybe what I'll do is I'll put one there and one over here. I might actually do okay. They can face down towards the... maybe I'll try putting them on the ceiling like I was talking about. I would like to see what that looks like. All right. Well, I'm going to call this episode good or complete. Good's up to your guys' opinion, really. I had fun. Base is really kind of starting to come together now. We've actually got, well, except for we're ripping them back open. We've got walls. We've got... Oh, okay. So they does... wow, it requires more components on some of them? Oh, that's good to know. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I thought it did seem slower. It is nice that you can queue it, though. So you can, if I need 100 of cables, I can just set 100 cables and walk away. Oh, look, and we did have a cable. We still would have been one short. Anyway, like I said, get this cleaned up. And since I noticed we have them in there, let's pick up those sheets. All right, I think that's pretty much got mostly everything cleaned up. There's still a couple of lights and vents to hook up. And of course, we're two sheets over. There we go. Yeah, but it's starting to come along now. Everything's kind of, at least while not automated yet for most of the systems, is at least, well, filtration stuff's all set up, but at least various systems are starting to get... Oh yeah, I don't really have an issue with the power. Um, I mean, I'm not really concerned on how much power stuff uses. You know, solar panels are cheap. Relatively. Battery storage is cheap, relatively. Um, unless we'd start, just going crazy, and I mean, at the worst, we're just gonna, replace all the wiring with heavy duty, or just have transformers everywhere. Um, it's not, the system's not really, power is not really cost prohibitive, really. Um, I don't go crazy on the, figuring out what's using what, and I just kind of figure out the way I think it'll work the best, um, at the time, and kind of go with that, and don't really worry about the energy usage. Um, I do like that these are faster than the fabricator. Um, so if I'm in the middle of, and I mean, maybe we'll put the fabricator up here, and maybe we'll have another room that has, like these three machines in it. That, if I just need to go and pump out, a whole bunch of steel sheets really fast because we're expanding the base, or, I need a whole bunch of wiring, then, and I don't care if it burns through, half the copper in the machine by the time I get back to it, or, if I forget about it and it burns through all the copper, where really I need it, and I don't want to slow down whatever I'm doing, because, I don't want to sit there and wait for that fabricator to spit something out. But I can see times when, especially like when you're making some of the machines and stuff, that have a longer build time, where you don't want to stand here and wait and go, I don't want to forget about it and build like two of these, then again, now we have the recycler, so it kind of offsets it a little bit, but I'm pretty sure there is a material loss on the recycler, so I think they said it, I think it's like half, not 100% positive, but, there is some material loss, so, I don't want to obviously be recycling a ton of stuff if I can help it. Um, but, I mean, things like lights and stuff, that would be nice to, throw in the fabricator, and, if I tell it I need 20, I can just walk away and not care. Um, I don't want to come back to, I made 70 lights, and okay, what am I going to do with all these lights now? But I think it does have its place. So, and it is nice that you can set up multiple queues, or you can set up a queue. So, um, unlike these where you're basically just spitting out one item, it is nice on the fabricator that you can, if we're planning out, we could actually say, oh, make me, 150 cables, and make me 5 lights, and make me a transformer, and, make me this machine, and, you can relatively queue up the whole entire thing for, if you're going to do a specific build in a room or something. So I could definitely see that being useful. Yeah, I think we are going to have to probably up the, and you know what, we need to get some windows in here eventually, because I can never tell unless I look out the airlock if it's day or night outside. Though I did see somebody did do which I'm not surprised at, but somebody did make a 24-hour clock using the logic chips, which would be kind of neat. But probably, I don't know, nothing I'd get to until after everything in the base is like automated. Whether or not it's synced to in-game time or not, I don't know. I just, saw a little blurb on it. But yeah, it looks like we are draining the system now. So, I mean, we used to always set up at green and blue, and now we're down at 3 yellow. So, we'll probably finish off this. I mean, obviously it's not critical. We still got, looks like probably plenty of power. But yeah, we'll need to throw in probably a couple more solar panels, and maybe we'll go ahead and bump up, throw another battery in. I guess we could throw a couple more solar panels in and just see if it builds up enough of a charge to not drop so low. Obviously, we could probably drop lower, but I don't want to get to the issue where, suddenly I'm running one machine a ton and, we're blinking down in red and, waiting for the sun to come back and don't do anything else. All right. Well, yeah, I'm going to call it good on this episode. I think I've said that like twice now. But so tomorrow evening, I'll probably do a couple of, I will do a couple of streams, and it'll be pretty much probably picking up right where we left off today, barring me going out and doing a mining run and gathering some resources before we start. But hopefully a little bit more completion on the air system, our climate control, and now that we've got pretty much, I think, all of the outputs run, we just got to run the intakes, and then we got to look at some heating and cooling. And then after that, we'll look at doing some I can't say the word. Automating it to maintain the base pressure and the temperatures. And then I'd like to hook up, we can probably do it too, is to, if it detects pollutants, that it'll filter it. Not exactly positive how I want to work that into it. I don't know if I want to just manually purge the whole thing, or if I just want to have it constantly basically pulling air in, pulling air out. To be able to filter the system. Or maybe if we try to set something up so that if we, which I don't know if we can even do that or not, if we detect pollutants, that it filters. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. All right. Well, this is Mickey D. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It looks like the quality stayed a lot higher this time. Obviously, if it didn't, let me know. But looking at it from my end, is overall on the hour and 34 minutes and 13 seconds so far, we only have a 2.2% frame drop rate. So I would say that either the network congestion issues stopped, or changing those settings definitely made a big of a difference. If somebody notices a quality difference between the previous episodes, discounting episode 8 and part 18 and part 1 of 19, which we're obviously having connection issues, definitely let me know. At some point, if I remember, I'll try to look over it myself as well. But hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.